great. Hindi for the South, it is a very new language. Maybe associated from Gandhiji's time, perhaps Gandhiji tried to have the Hindi as a Hindi Prachar Sabha and all that started at that time. That time itself there was resistance, but hardly 100 years old. And that too for common people only after independence, when they said that there has to be 3-language policy, which North never followed. Only some states in the South followed, where they learned, like Kerala followed a 3-language policy, Malayalam and Hindi and English. Whereas the most states of the North never studied any South Indian languages. Whereas if you take the history of English, English is almost 270 to 300 years to 400 years. People have been using it in the South. At least when they had to interact with the British, Fort St. George in Chennai, they had started it. At least in and around Chennai, people started getting trained in English to get the job 300-350 years back. So almost 400 years of interaction you have with English. Whereas Hindi is a very recent language for South. And there is also a psychological issue in this. Hindi, which is very similar to Urdu, was often associated with the invaders from the North.
By the South people.
By the South people, psychologically. Okay. Kerala, up to Kerala, the invasion never came. But at least in Karnataka and other places, Hindi, Urdu was associated with the invasion from the North. Especially the Mughal and during Aurangzeb time or during the Sultanate, the Bahmani Sultanate time and all Farsi and Urdu. And slowly the Hyderabadi, Hindi, all these things were associated with a foreign language as a sign of oppression. And there was huge resistance. So South had resisted these invasions for up to 1947, thousands of years. And finally you get into one country and you come with the same invaders language and say, no, you forget the Kannada of 2500 years legacy on which the entire temples, the culture, everything is done, and you learn Hindi. It's like telling to UP, suddenly the regime changes in UP and Bihar, somebody comes and says, no, you have to learn the Afghani language.
Or Malayali language.
Not Malayali. There's a big difference because there are a lot of invasions happened from Afghan. Right. And then you suddenly say, one fine morning, now we merge with Afghan, Akhand Bharat ban gaya, everybody will have to learn Afghani. How will UP react?
जैसे कि आप react कर रहे हैं.
No, we have been reacting very mildly. We have been reacting in a very civilized way.